Spoilers for bed and breakfast. How will Brooke prevent Carter from moving forward? According to teasers on The Bold and the Beautiful, Brooke Logan went along with Carter Walton's scheme. Her candidacy for Chief Executive Officer was unanimously accepted. Brooke took a chance by making the social media announcement without informing Ridge Forrester. Just before Zende Forrester Dominguez started taping live in the executive room, she sent him an SMS. Without a script, Brooke delivered an accurate account of the company's developments to social media viewers who had responded to the Forrester Creations digital alert during her live stream. However, Carter was specifically targeted by Brooke's letter. A sounding board for Zende Forrester Dominguez. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful reveal that Zende consented to serve as his family's corporate mole. He wanted to quit to stand in solidarity with his uncle, grandfather, Eric Forrester, and cousin, Steffi Forrester Finnegan, but was glad not to do so. He complied with his family's request that he return to work and act as a source of knowledge. Then, when learning about Brooke's startling choice to become CEO, he was shocked. But Brooke eased his worries by informing him that she agreed with his fury and had a plan. She's going along with Carter's action as part of an effort to transfer power back to the Forrester family. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is Taylor Hayes the weak link? Viewers know B&B can accelerate its plots, occasionally rushing a climax or conclusion. But in this scenario, viewers certainly aren't expecting Brooke to rapidly organize a power transfer back to Ridge and his family. Instead, the presence of Taylor Hayes at Eric's estate, where Ridge is presently staying, feels planned. Brooke often finds across eye-popping events, as she recently did after discovering that her daughter, Hope Logan, and Carter were together. So it's hardly a stretch to imagine Brooke will realize that Ridge is not simply furious with her. Instead, he's prone to seek comfort in Taylor's familiar arms. Assuming that easy assumption transpires, Brooke's stay as CEO might extend for a while. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers. So what will Ridge Forrester do? Ridge was naturally angry when his best buddy Carter broke his confidence. He explained that behavior by shifting responsibility to Hope for manipulating him, which is scarcely accurate. The aforementioned led to Ridge leaving Brooke for a double-digit number of times spanning the decades. He might have eased down over time if she hadn't surprised him with the Livestream CEO announcement. But that digital shock happened, and as fans know, Ridge allows himself to make mistakes when he's too sensitive. So, he'll perceive Taylor as a credible source. Brooke probably won't be able to relay her passionate business idea to him, and this will have the ability to relay her heartfelt business plan to him, and this will be a very grumpy set of Christmas episodes to watch. Bah, humbug in Los Angeles, California. Bold and the Beautiful spoilers weekly update December 23rd to 27th. Brooke's joy and Bill's shock. Tune in to discover more about the drama happening in Los Angeles. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers weekly update for December 23rd to 27th teases the week ahead is full of Brooke's delight and warmth over the holidays without the Forresters while Bill is in for a surprising surprise. Tune in next week so you can watch all of the action in Los Angeles. Weekly recap Monday, December 16th. Episode 94-23 Remy's plans against Will and Elektra took a darker turn as he constructed a deep phony photo of her. Carter and Hope relished in their victory, their love burning as they embraced the mayhem their coup had unleashed. Tuesday, December 17th, episode 94-24 Eric, Ridge, Steffi, and Zende join forces, formulating a scheme that may change everything. Katie and Brooke revealed a change at Forrester now that Carter and Hope were in charge. Wednesday, December 18th, episode 94-25 Ridge and Steffi got increasingly frightened as Eric saw the empire he had built disintegrate. Unbeknownst to Elektra, Will confronted Remy at work about his suspicion and issued a threat. Thursday, December 19th, episode 94-26 Steffi, Ridge, Eric, and Taylor were astonished as they watched a live social media broadcast, when Carter dropped a stunning news that Brooke was the new CEO of Forrester Creations. Friday, December 20th, episode 94-27 Crushed, Ridge had a moment of sharp clarity about his life. Next week's breakdown Monday, December 23rd, episode 94-28 Zende becomes a prominent player in the Forrester-Logan dispute. Could he be the secret weapon that both families use? Brooke is startled when the past becomes the future for Taylor, Ridge, and Brooke. Tuesday, December 24th, episode 94-29 The Logans find their hearts full of love and support this Christmas, though separated from the Forresters. Hope and Carter celebrate their first Christmas together as a couple. Brooke, surrounded by loved ones, discovers surprising comfort in the embrace of her family. She discovers what the joy of the season entails despite her problems. The Forrester family and loved ones gather together to celebrate the true meaning of Christmas. Eric plays a melody on the piano, and the family comes around to sing, reminding them all that, despite the obstacles, the greatest gift is being together. Wednesday, December 25th, The Bold and the Beautiful will air repeat episode 6980. Thursday, December 26th, episode 9430 tempers flare, putting mother and son at odds as Katie and will argue over Electra's termination. Electra receives the shock of her life when she hears of Remy's obsession.
Friday, December 27th, episode 9431 singer Fanny Grayson returns to Forrester Creations, this time with a perfume line to pitch. Ivy and will confront Hope and Carter, wanting answers about Electra. Bill makes a stunning discovery when he visits Luna in prison. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Monday, December 23rd, through Friday, December 27th. The holidays find the Logan and Forrester family enjoying separately. Meanwhile, Bill gets a shock as Katie finds herself being called out by her son. Bold and Beautiful spoilers for Monday, December 23rd. Zen could never have predicted just how significant he would become, and yet he's suddenly a crucial actor in the Forrester/Logan fight. But to whom will his loyalty eventually belong? Brooke may be the only one who didn't expect that Ridge would repeat the mistakes of the past. How will his actions affect her future, as well as that of Taylor? Bold and Beautiful spoilers for Tuesday, December 24th. The lives of the Logan and Forrester families have long been entwined. This Christmas, however, finds the families at odds. Despite this, the Logans attempt to focus on their love and support for one another. It's Hope and Carter's first Christmas as a couple. Will they find a special way to mark the occasion? Despite the tragic scenario in which she finds herself, Brooke manages to connect with the actual spirit of the season. Meanwhile, the Forresters do their best to remember that the season is about their love for their connection to one another. With Eric at the piano and loved ones gather, they rejoice in being together during these trying times. Bold and Beautiful spoilers for Wednesday, December 25th. The show will feature a very special rerun from December of 2014, in which viewers are brought into the Union Mission Kitchen in Southern California. Bold and Beautiful spoilers for Thursday, December 26th. Looks like the peace and pleasure of the season is over as Will and his mom butt heads over her decision to fire Electra. Meanwhile, the young woman who has caught Will's heart receives a tremendous shock when she discovers the truth about Remy and his fixation. Bold and Beautiful spoilers for Friday, December 27th. Fanny Grayson, a lifelong fan of Forrester Creations, returns, and this time, she's got an idea she hopes to offer the company's new executives. Having not acquired the information they want regarding Electra's firing, Will and Ivy show a united front as they head straight to Hope and Carter. Bill pays another visit to the prison where Luna's being kept, and boy, does he get a big surprise. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, 3 must-see B&B moments, week of December 23rd. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers suggest there are 3 must-see scenes next week. From December 23rd to 27, 2024, viewers may expect Remy Price to trap Electra Forrester. Luna Nozawa is beaten in prison. Plus, Ridge Forrester returns just when the family is banking on the power of Christmas. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Electra Forrester's emotional state B&B spoilers for the week of December 23rd reveal that one must-see moment centered on Electra. Fans know that Remy sent false images of Electra to Katie Logan. After discussing it with Brooke Logan, Katie concluded that Forrester Creations needed to discontinue its partnership with Electra. Unfortunately, Electra inquired why she was being dismissed, but Katie and Brooke refused to tell her. That will certainly lead to Will Spencer pressuring his mother to divulge the real cause for Electra's termination. B&B spoilers, Remy Price's trap while Will is trying to uncover the truth from Katie. Electra will travel to Il Giardino. Right now, Electra needs a companion, and Will still has to work. So, Elektra will travel to the one other friend she has in Los Angeles, Remy Price. In a weekly preview clip, Remy assures the tearful Elektra that he meant what he said. Remy affirms that he will always be there for Elektra. Now at some point, Elektra enters into Remy's room. Remy is not with her, but she must know it's his flat. Elektra switches on the light and uses a tissue to wipe her nose. As Elektra glances up, she screams in fear. It sounds like Remy might trap Elektra. With Elektra just getting fired and not really having many personal connections, everyone could assume she departed in shame. Well, could get the idea that Elektra is in peril, though. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, Luna Nozawa's prison beating the Bold, and the Beautiful spoilers hint that another must-see moment revolves around Luna. As Bill Spencer meets his non-daughter again, he is shocked to see the condition of Luna's face. Bill will undoubtedly try to have Luna in some type of protective custody, although this is likely a plot of her own design. B&B spoilers, week of December 23rd, 2024 also. Bridget enthusiastically embraces Brooke Logan. Meanwhile, Steffi Forrester Finnegan talks to John Finnegan on the importance of Christmas. Which one of these must-see moments are you looking forward to viewing the most during the week of December 23rd, 2024? Soap opera comings and goings. Big holiday returns and double trouble. There are major holiday returns and double problems on soaps this week. The Bold and the Beautiful Ashley Jones returns to B&B as Dr. Bridget Forrester, Brooke and Eric's daughter, on Tuesday, December 24th. The character last aired in September. The long-missing Allie Mills is finally back on the scene as Pam Douglas, the late Stephanie's sister, on Tuesday, December 24th. Mills made her last appearance on the show in August. Jennifer Grice gets some screen time too. She pops in as Eric's loyal wife, Donna Logan Forrester, this week. Ashley Brewer returns as Ivy Forrester. She airs on Thursday, December 26th and Friday, December 27th. Christian Weissman is back on the scene as Remy Price. The character continues to bring havoc for Elektra on Thursday, December 26th and Friday, December 27th. Speaking of troublemakers, Lisa Yamada also gets more airtime as Luna Nozawa. She'll share scenes with Don Diamant's Bill. Last but not least, French singer and celebrity Elsa Esnault returns as Fanny Grayson. She airs on Friday, December 27th. Bold and Beautiful spoiler. Is that you? Mystery Woman could bring a raging romance to a screeching halt. Let the guessing games begin. While the cast and crew of Bold and Beautiful was having a heck of a good time at the show's annual holiday party, pictures from which you can find here, at least one individual was being introduced to those in attendance. So who was the mystery beauty? Turns out her name is Muriel Hilaire, and she's going to make a pretty big impact on the stylish Sudzer. Details are being kept under wraps, but we've managed to suss out that she'll be playing a character named Daphne, and she'll first appear on broadcast Tuesday, January 7th. Despite our best efforts to pull further news from backstage sources, the most we could obtain was an assurance that her entrance was going to be great. Now, if you know anything about us, you'll know that when it comes to casting news like this, we can't help but hypothesize as to who the new character is and how they might be tied to the painting. And in this case, we have a notion that we're kinda loving. Could Hilaire be playing Zoe Buckingham? Exactly. The show claims that the actress will be playing Daphne, but this wouldn't be the first time that a soap fudged the facts in order to keep a storyline twist secret. And let's face it, the return of Carter's ex could produce all kinds of drama, especially where his relationship with Hope is involved. Need a refresher lesson on Zoe? Well, the character was originally performed by Kiera Barnes. Zoe and Carter got involved immediately after she found that lover Thomas was only using her to make his would-be fiancé. Hope, jealous. Carter was there to help mend Zoe's heart, and after overcoming the typical soapy barriers, they made arrangements to wed. Unfortunately, She was once again saddened upon realizing that he'd been sleeping with her gal pal, Quinn, who happened to be married to Eric at the time. Devastated, Zoe packed up her modeling costumes and went for the Paris headquarters of Forrester International. Interestingly enough, it wasn't that long ago that Zoe's sister, Paris, became engaged to Thomas, who'd only a few months previously headed to Forrester International when Hope rejected to become his wife. Dare we hope that Zoe, Thomas, and Paris all return from the overseas offices, throwing several monkey-sized wrenches into Hope and Carter's current romance? 3 moments we wished would have lasted longer on Bold and the Beautiful. These narratives could have lasted another week, month, or year. We wouldn't complain. The Bold and the Beautiful is a half-hour broadcast, so plots must move rapidly. However, some stories allegedly played out for years. We explored the Baby Beth tale earlier this year. In reality, a lot has transpired this year alone, but there are several storylines we wish would have continued longer. Some of them could have easily carried on into the fall and winter seasons. Steffi knifing Sheila on the February 26, 2024 episode, Steffi stabbed Sheila to death. Or at least she thought she did. The episode was one of the biggest moments in the renowned villain's history. In the episode, Steffi assumes that she finally slain her arch-nemesis. It turns out that it was Sheila's doppelganger Sugar. She snuck into Sheila's home and wanted retribution on her. Steffi somehow got cleared, even though she murdered another lady. It would have been interesting to examine more of this tale between Sheila and Sugar, and what led them to this moment. Also, it would have been excellent for Wood's character to examine the complexity of killing someone. This was Steffi's first occasion where she committed murder. Instead of obtaining therapy, she persevered and picked up where she left off at Forrester Creations. Surely, Steffi didn't move on from the trauma that moment produced. Lost Thope. Thope was one of the hottest couples to come to daytime. The relationship between Thomas and Hope was complex since he was her stalker and abuser. But then, Hope recognized she had feelings for him till she was over it. Hope turned down his many proposals. Thomas left Europe and the B&B audience behind, and it doesn't look like B&B will return this storyline anytime soon. Carter filled Thomas's seat. The coup attempt would have made more sense if Thope was behind it, not Cope. Luna's lunacy. One of the most interesting characters this year was Luna. At first, she seemed like a sweet girl who wanted to work at Forrester Creations. But then she morphed into this baddie who wanted Bill's billions and lovely loves. She tied up Steffi in a cage after she caught her in action. This plot had feet to run for weeks. However, everything was rectified in a few short days, once Finn discovered that it was unusual that he didn't hear from his wife after she went for town. He broke into Luna's apartment and freed Steffi free. Yes, this was a nice moment for Shin fans, but it would have been fun to see Luna punish Steffi some more. Maybe she could have added additional victims to her cage of secrets, such as Katie. One honorable mention is Luna's biological father, Tom. Fans would have loved to hear more about his prior history, including his relationship with Poppy. He was a refreshing from the present array of characters. Tom could have been the friend that Deacon needed in his life. What storylines do you believe could have lasted longer? Let us know in the comment area. Brooke's redemptive scheme, Taylor's passion, Steffi's stews. The Bold and the Beautiful recap are here. In the following episode, fans may expect Brooke Logan to assure Zende Forrester Dominguez. The Bold and the Beautiful recap highlights Steffi Forrester Finnegan rants to John Finn Finnegan. Also, Ridge Forrester and Taylor Hayes surrender into passion. The Bold and the Beautiful recap highlights Ridge Forrester's realization. B&B recap indicate that at the Forrester estate, Ridge tells Taylor that he has defended Brooke's faults for a long time. Brooke didn't side with Ridge. Taylor suggests Brooke isn't considering Ridge at all. Ridge reasons that Taylor was right about Brooke all along. Ridge thinks Taylor coming back to Los Angeles when she did was not a coincidence. Taylor returned just when Ridge needed her the most. Ridge has lost his best buddy and now Brooke too. Ridge starts massaging Taylor's shoulder. Taylor says today has been emotionally tough. Ridge takes the message and backs off. Taylor reminds Ridge that he needs a support system. Taylor needs to depart, but he can call her anytime. Ridge climbs upstairs, leaving Taylor staring at him from the first floor. B&B spoilers. Brooke Logan explains at Forrester Creations. Brooke informs Zende that Carter Walton and Hope Logan were mistaken. Brooke adds that she only agreed to be CEO so she may return the company to Eric Forrester. Brooke vows Zende to secrecy. Zende agrees if it will help give the firm back to Ridge and Steffi. Brooke reveals that she hopes to get Carter to refile the LLC form. Brooke's goal is to put the Forresters back in charge of their own firm. Zende is pleased. Brooke will always be loyal to Ridge and the Forrester family. Brooke is going to clarify to Ridge before he gets the wrong idea. Brooke does fear that Carter could figure out her plan. Therefore, she needs this to be kept hidden. The bold and the beautiful recap highlights. Steffi Forrester Finnegan vents the bold, and the beautiful recap indicates that at the Cliff home, John Finnegan and Steffi tuck the kids into bed. Steffi updates Finn on the latest work drama. Steffi adds that Brooke is now CEO. Finn thinks that Brooke should know Hope is incorrect. Steffi feels Brooke is taking advantage of the situation and insulting Ridge. As Finn tries to convince Steffi to relax, she continues complaining about Brooke. Steffi thinks now Ridge will finally know Taylor is his one true love. B&B recap. In the bedroom, Ridge recalls nearly kissing Taylor. Suddenly, Taylor shows up with 2 wine glasses. Ridge is at rock bottom. Now he can see what is in front of him. Ridge just wants to adore Taylor. The psychiatrist answers, "Then do it." They kiss and make out on the bed. Meanwhile, Brooke is knocking on the front door.